Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In today's video, we are going to continue the ongoing chapter number 14, electric current and its effects. In today's session, we will discuss what is magnetic effect of electric current, an activity to show that effect, and also the magnetic field due to a solenoid. So students, do you remember in the earlier video, I told you that we are going to study two effects of electric current in this chapter. That is magnetic effect and heating effect. Electric current has got another effect called chemical effect, but that you will learn in the higher classes. Now you are familiar with what is heating effect and what are its applications. So today we will study about magnetic effect. Students, you have learned about the permanent magnets in the earlier classes. You know the magnets and its properties like attraction, repulsion towards another magnets, and also the magnetic field. See students, the same properties are observed in a current carrying conductor also. So this effect is known as magnetic effect of electric current. So let us study what is magnetic effect of electric current. See, we can define that in this way, that when electric current flows through a current carrying conductor, that is a conducting wire, it behaves like a magnet. What does it mean? When electric current flows through a conducting wire, it behaves like a magnet. This property or this effect of current is known as magnetic effect of electric current. So what is magnetic effect? When the electric current flows through a conducting wire, it behaves like a magnet. This effect is known as magnetic effect of electric current. Now, as in the case of permanent magnet, there is an area around the conducting wire where this magnetic influence is felt. So, that area is known as magnetic field. So, let us define magnetic field as the area around the wire where the magnetic influence is felt. That is known as magnetic field. Now, we will discuss an activity to show this effect in a current carrying conductor. So, let us see what is the aim of the activity. The aim is to demonstrate the magnetic effect of electric current. And to do this activity, we need certain materials. Which are they? We need one dry cell, insulated wire, and electric switch. These are the materials that we need to set up a circuit, and a magnetic compass to demonstrate the magnetic effect. Now, in the procedure, first of all, we have to set up a circuit, an electric circuit that you are familiar with now. How to set up an electric circuit. For that, we need a dry cell, which is the source of electric current. Then copper wires for connecting the different components, and an electric switch to on or off the circuit. So, using all these materials, we set up an electric circuit on a table. After setting up the electric circuit, now we have to keep a magnetic compass next to the insulated copper wire as shown here. See, in the circuit we have taken one dry cell, and the circuit is completed along with the switch Now we have kept the magnetic compass next to the insulated copper wire. Okay. Now note the position of the magnetic needle in the compass. You know that compass contains a small magnetic needle. In the normal condition, when there is no other magnetic field, the magnetic needle always points in the north-south direction. That is its normal direction. So now we have kept the magnetic compass near the conducting wire, that is insulated copper wire. Now the switch is in the off position. After noting the direction of the magnetic needle, the next step is to turn on the switch. So when we switch on the electric circuit, that is, here there is no gap now, you can see that the needle in the magnetic compass gets deflected. That means it moves in some other direction. Here I have used black to show the difference in the direction. So the magnetic needle gets deflected. Deflected means you can clearly see a movement in the magnetic needle. You know that a magnet will either attract or repel, or there will be a movement only if there is another magnetic field. But here we have not kept any other permanent magnet or any other magnetic material, but still the magnetic needle that suddenly deflected. What does it shows? It shows that another magnetic field is created there. But how does it get created there? Here that is possible only due to the flow of electric current. So when the switch in the on condition, that is when the current starts flowing through this circuit, the deflection in the magnetic field needle shows that another magnetic field is created there. So this effect of electric current is called as magnetic effect of electric current. Now it is found that when the switch is switched off, that is if the connection is removed, then you can see that the needle will go back to its original position. It shows that the current carrying conductor only behaves like a magnet as long as the current is flowing through it. So when in the off position, there will be no deflection in the magnetic needle. When the switch is in the on condition, that is when the current is flowing through it, the needle gets deflected. So what is the observation of this activity? When the switch is turned on, the electric current flows through the circuit. The needle of the compass gets deflected from its original position. And when the switch is turned off, then the needle comes back to its original position. These are the two observations. Now, based on this observation, what we can conclude? We can conclude that the current flowing through the conducting wire produces the magnetic field, due to which the magnetic compass needle deflects. So, this activity actually helps us to demonstrate and to prove the magnetic effect of electric current. Students, do you know who was the first person to notice this effect, that is magnetic field of electric current? It was Hans Christian Ørsted was the first person to notice this effect in the year 1820. He found that electric current can be used to make magnets, and also he proved that the strength of the magnetic field produced depends on the strength of the current. See children, in your higher classes you will learn in detail about this Ørsted's experiment in the electromagnetic field. So students, in the previous activity we have seen that current carrying conductor produces magnetic effect. Now if we take a coil of copper wire and allow the electric current to pass through it, will it show the magnetic effect? Yes. If we make such an arrangement, that is known as solenoid. So what is solenoid? A solenoid is a cylindrical shaped coil of wire that shows magnetic properties when the current is passed through it. So solenoid is a cylindrical shaped coil of wire which shows the magnetic properties when current is passed through it. Now it acts like a bar magnet. It acts like a bar magnet. Since it acts like a bar magnet, you know the properties of bar magnet. It has two poles, north and south pole. So in a solenoid also we can get two poles, north and south. And it is found that the magnetic properties of the solenoid will remain as long as the current is passing through it. That means when the current is passing through the solenoid, it behaves like a magnet, and when the current is switched off, it loses its magnetic properties. Now let us see what are the factors that affect the strength of the magnetic field produced by a solenoid. See, there are three factors. First one is the current flowing through the solenoid. That is the strength of the current which passes through the solenoid. Second one is number of turns of the coil. How many number of turns are there? Turns of the coil are there in that given solenoid. And third one is material. Material used for making the solenoid. So which are the three factors? The strength of the current, the number of turns of the coil, and the material of the solenoid. These are the three factors which affect the strength of the magnetic field produced by a solenoid. See children, this arrangement called a solenoid can be used to make an electromagnet. See, about electromagnet we will learn in the next video. So students, I hope you have understood all the topics and concepts very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write to me in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as soon as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.